All right, friends, before we get started today, let's do our mantra. Are you ready?
My mantra.
My mantra.
Oh,
I am positive. I am creative. I am mindful. I am amazing. I am an artist. All right, artists, today we're going to make hearts. I know a lot of you have been missing your friends and people in your community, and I thought it might be fun for us to make hearts to hang on our doors so we can show people how much we love and miss them. So to start, we're going to get a piece of paper. It can be a piece of construction paper or just a regular printer paper, whatever you have available. You ready, Ollie?
Mm-hmm.
Start by matching the corners and folding it in half. So match your corners and fold it in half. I'm making like a little book. You can see Ollie's folding his the opposite way, and that's okay. That's okay for this. Sometimes when we do paper folding, only one way will work. When we do it this way, either way is just fine. We're using this fold for symmetry. We're going to draw 1/2 of a heart to get one whole heart. So I'm going to look for the fold in my paper. If this were a book, that would be the spine of the book. And starting right on the spine, I'm going to make a big old candy cane. So touching the spine with whatever tool you're writing with, I have a pastel, and I'm making the line of a candy cane. All right, Ollie, your candy cane is going to be a little taller than thinner than mine is. So starting right about there. Yep, good.
That's definitely not the best one.
So he made a little mistake. No biggie. He's going to flip his paper over and try again. Good. All right. Now we both have a candy cane. Now we're going to cut them out. So what I'm going to do is from the fold, I'm going around that line I made. Your turn. And now, like magic, when I open it, I have a heart. All right, so this is a problem a lot of you are going to run into, so I'm going to show you right here. Do you see how Ollie's doesn't have that little slope down in the middle? That's a super easy thing to fix. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it back up, and I'm going to go to the top of my heart. What I'm going to do is take a material, and I'm just going to make that line go down a little bit. Do you see the difference? Down. Kind of sloping down. Now cut that. And voila, we both have hearts. Now we're going to decorate our hearts. We're going to use oil pastels to decorate ours, but you can use anything you have, crayons, whatever you think would look good. When I do mine, I'm going to do an oil pastel resist. That just means that I'm going to use crayons or oil pastel and then watercolor paint on top. Ollie, does everybody have to do it just like that at home? Nope. The good news is this is art. So do what you like, what you think will look good with the supplies you have available. We don't all have everything at home all the time. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit while we color ours, and then I'll show them to you. While Ollie finishes his, I'm going to show you how to do the paint. This is watercolor paint. Oh, he's already done. This is watercolor paint, and it comes in a lot of different sizes. Mine happens to be a nice big one from school, but some of you will have some that are about half this size, and those work really well too. Then you need a paintbrush, voila, and water. When you're using watercolor, you dip in the water, and then you need to wake up your paint. Swirl around to wake up my paint. Good morning, purple. Now remember, Ollie, your paintbrush is like a what?
Ballerina.
Is like a ballerina. The ballerina always dances on his or her what?
Tiptoes.
Tiptoes. Your ballerina should never, ever scoot around on its
Booty.
booty.
That booty scooting ballet.
Because nobody wants to go to the booty scooting ballet. So I'm going to do tiptoes on mine, and I wrote a little message for my neighbors sending love, because I do send love to my neighbors, and I miss them. So I'm tiptoeing on mine, and I'm just holding mine up so you can see it a little bit as I'm working. But I'm going to paint right over top of the pastel. This is a resist. That means that the oil pastel and the watercolor don't like each other. They're not friends. They don't want to be near each other. And when they get near each other, they run away from each other. And that's a good thing in this case because we want to let our oil pastel shine. If yours is covering up your oil pastel lines, you know that you haven't added enough water. You always want lots of water in your watercolor paint, meaning water, right? So you're going to continue to work like this until your heart is big, beautiful, colorful, changing colors whenever you like, but you don't want to overlap the colors. If you do that, you're going to wind up with a big old muddy mess of colors, and nobody wants to see that. You can make more than one heart. I think I made 4, and that way when I hang them on my door, there'll be a lot of different hearts. So we're going to finish painting here, and then I'll show you when we're done. And now when people pass our house, they'll see our little messages of love, and they'll know that we care and that we really, really miss them right now. I hope you guys enjoy, and I can't wait to see your hearts.